So I've been to many different CEX stores during my time as a video game collector. Some good, some bad, but I've never been to a CEX store so dangerous the company are closing it due to, and I quote, the unacceptable risk of harm to our staff and customers following an escalating series of armed robberies over the past year. So I decided to jump on a plane and find out for myself just how dangerous this CEX is. So as you can see, we have touched down in Amsterdam, one of my favourite cities in the world. So CEX have closed every CEX physical branch in the whole of the Netherlands. So yeah, let's go and check one of them out. CEX is like a bit of a trek. It's like half an hour, 35 minutes. It's perfect. This is what we want to do in the morning after breakfast. Go for a walk, blow the cobwebs off. So we're heading to CEX now. Obviously we're going to be zigzagging and stopping and seeing different things and different shops on the way. But yeah, that's the general plan. Head to that side of the city. So we made it to Amsterdam CEX. Now the walk alone may be the most dangerous part of this. So we went from Dam Square, which is where we were staying, to CEX. It's approximately a 30-minute walk. Now if you've ever been to Amsterdam, you will know you have to pay a lot of attention when crossing roads. You've not only got cars and pedestrians to think about, but bicycles. There are bikes everywhere, and seemingly cyclists have right of way anywhere in Amsterdam. Now I couldn't have planned this June getaway any better in terms of timing, because the stores in the Netherlands are closing down on the 22nd of the month. So the 22nd of June, every single Dutch CEX is closing. They will remain open for Dutch consumers online, but all brick and mortar stores will be closed. As we've already discussed, that's due to escalating violence and armed robberies. Now, I was fortunate enough to have met up with a fellow collector, a local guy, and he was explaining to me how these people that are targeting these CEX stores are going for mobile phones and tablets, as that's where the resale value is. And more alarmingly, he said it's predominantly 16 to 18-year-olds, and he was worried about the influx of how they were able to get guns in what is a country similar to the UK that has very heavy restrictions on firearms. So he said it was a mystery as to how these young kids were getting these firearms in the first place. But as I say, they were targeting CEX stores primarily for mobile phones and tablets, and as a result, yeah, CEX is closing down for everybody in the Netherlands on the 22nd of June. So for me, like I say, perfect timing, because this is the first and only opportunity I'll ever have to visit a Dutch CEX. And minus a little bit of vandalism on the outside of the store, it looked like any other CEX store, and my first ever international CEX hunt. I'm very excited for it. Let's go. Retro Ghetto. Okay, Dutch CEX. I don't know what to expect. I don't know if it's going to be exactly the same as the UK, but let's have a look. I don't really see retro. There's like a lot of retro in here. Can't escape the cover reprint, no matter where you go. Cover reprint. So from what I can see, the oldest they've got in here is PlayStation 2. Can't see like retro. In UK, these kind of sections here, like phones, this is where you'll find older stuff, box Nintendo, cardboard, but don't seem to have that here. Oh, cardboard sleeve, no? Hover. It's interesting. Nintendo cardboard. This game always intrigued me. Fitness of boxing, Fist of the North Star. So you do like fitness, but with Fist of the North Star characters. I don't know if this got UK release. I don't really remember seeing this. Might pick this up. I'll put this on the maybe pile. Just looks. If anything else, it'll be fun to watch me try and get fit by playing this. So these are things I'm assuming are more European exclusive. Autobahn Police Simulator. Gotta be German, right? Gotta be. This is what I've actually been looking at for in the UK. You don't see it very often. So it's Odyssey and Origins. Now the funny thing about this, I don't know about Europe, but in the UK, it's cheaper to buy both the games singularly than it is to buy this double pack. But it's just interesting because you don't see it very often. And also, you've got like 300 hours of gameplay on one disc. Like, phenomenal. I've never seen this before. PS4 cardboard. Catty and Batty. Let me know in the comments if you've ever seen Catty and Batty. I've never seen this. And the fact it's in French, Spanish and Italian. That's another one might be tempting me in. This is the sort of things you come here for, right? Catty and Batty. That's what I came to Amsterdam for. So much so that I had to bring it home. Now, of course, you guys already know it was the sleeve cover that caught my eye. Now, I was very pleasantly surprised by how many uncommon games and sleeve covers were in Amsterdam CEX, and I was very tempted to buy a couple of them. The only thing was, the prices were very up and down. There didn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to it. Some games were cheaper significantly than you get in the UK, but I would say the majority are actually more expensive than what you can get here in the UK. And judging by the cost of living here in the UK, I was actually quite surprised by that. But whilst it was great to see some of these games out in the wild and games that you don't often see here, often they can be found cheaper on eBay, even if not stocked at UK CEX. So I left those behind. The one exception, the one game which really sort of tempted me in was Halloween. So that was a Red Art Games exclusive, and you'll be seeing on screen now. Very unique, very nice sleeve cover. It really, really tempted me, but I don't collect PlayStation 5. I'm sort of like holding off, and I don't need the slippery slope of going down the PlayStation 5 collecting avenue by picking up one game, so I decided to leave that one behind as well. But getting back to this one, Catty and Batty the Spirit Guide. I do collect PlayStation 4 and primarily cardboard and sleeve covers. This also isn't stocked at CEX, and it was cheaper than you can get it for delivered online. So this kind of met all my criteria that I had ahead of going game hunting abroad. The game itself is described as a casual couch co-op puzzle game inspired by Lemmings and tower defense. You play as Catty, or inevitably Batty, and you have to guide spirits home and create a path in order to do so. It features 30 levels, 1 to 2 players. As I say, this one is couch co-op. Over 800 hand-drawn sprites, original soundtrack, 6 different colour modes you can choose from. And for me, at just 2 hours of gameplay, that's absolutely perfect. I'm getting old, I've got less and less hours in my day with which to game, so if I can get through a game in one sitting, absolutely fantastic. Also, I think this one's limited to just 999 copies. So yeah, this is everything that I wanted to find in CEX Amsterdam. A rare European exclusive, which yeah, just fits into one of my collections. So very, very happy with that. Now let's get back to the hunt. I'm keeping an eye out for the rarer 360 bestsellers as well. People keep asking me, I am collecting these, I'm just doing it slowly. But yeah, I might pick a couple of these up while I'm in, they're only cheap. got the essentials separated to some extent. That's good to see. Maybe they celebrate essentials more, yeah.
Metal Gear over here, the GameCube.
Yeah. So you're saying GameCube's as far back as you go, but
Yeah. This is what I have for
Yeah.
GameCube.
so you got yeah. Twin Snakes. Nice. And those ones you've got there, where the Paper Mario is, what's behind them? Is there any more behind them? They're different titles.
Only this.
Ah, okay. So it's just what's on show, yeah?
Yeah, that's everything.
Brilliant. Okay, thank you for letting me have a look. So I was just talking to the guy about GameCube that I saw behind the can. I've just seen there is a GameCube section. It's hidden down here. So yeah, so this is like the cut-off point. GameCube, PlayStation 2. I think that's like the level, right? There's nothing beyond that. Sorry, mate. There's no Super Nintendo, there's no N64. But yeah, let's see what GameCube we've got. Right, we need to talk about GameCube. So you guys know I'm not an avid GameCube collector. I like my collection, it's quite curated, it's, you know, it's good stuff for the most part. There is the odd filler bit in there, but games have got in bundles or got gifted over the years. But, you guys know I love a subset. I think the Platinum GameCubes look really good. I like that silver spine, and I think if you get like quite a few of them, I don't know, man, it's tempting. Do I need another subset right now? Probably not, but I love the GameCube, and it is an avenue for me to sort of like collect it a bit more avidly. Yeah, I'm gonna put some thought into silver box GameCube, I think. Okay, so I just want to say at this point, if my eyes are looking a bit red, it definitely isn't one of the many coffee shops I frequented during my time in Amsterdam. I'm suffering with hay fever and I've made the mistake of rubbing my eyes. And if you suffer from allergies, you know why that's a mistake, right? But now we've cleared that up, let's talk about GameCube. So, my GameCube collection is very modest. I've got approximately 40 titles or so. Most of the stuff I wanted, a couple of bits of filler, and a few nice pieces of cardboard from the collector's standpoint. But I never grew up with the GameCube. I never had one as a child, and therefore I've not really got any nostalgia attached to it. Certainly not on the same level as I have with many other systems that I'm currently collecting for. So me going down the GameCube subset route was somewhat inevitable. And when I saw so many of those platinum coloured spines for the Player's Choice games in Amsterdam CEX, it really kind of, yeah, it was a light bulb moment for me. I thought I could do this, these are going to look great on the shelf. Now, as I say, there was a lot to choose from. I just wanted one of the cheaper ones, because at this point I just thought I was dipping my toes into the platinum coloured Player's Choice subset at this point. I hadn't fully committed to it. And I was going to pick up one of the more cheaper titles. I was looking at the James Bond game, but sadly it didn't have a manual. So I decided on this one, and I decided to pick up Rayman 3, Hoodlum Havoc. So this one's a 2003 Ubisoft developed 3D platformer, and unsurprisingly it's the third entry into the mainline Rayman series. Now, this also saw a release on the PlayStation 2, OG Xbox, as well as Game Boy Advance, and even on the Nokia N-Gage. Now, the handheld consoles released this as a 2D game as opposed to 3D. I actually prefer 2D Rayman, I'm going to be honest. The earlier Rayman titles, yeah, they were the ones that I preferred over the 3D entries. I don't think I've actually ever sat down and played Rayman 3, so it will be fun to give this one a go. But yeah, just looking at it, I picked this up because it's complete, it's in nice condition, and it's in English, so I don't have to worry about the spine not being able to be read in English. That's all as it should be. And there's a nice little nod to the fact that I started my GameCube Player's Choice collection in Amsterdam, because whilst it does have English on the back, it also has Dutch. So I just think that's like a nice little nod to what was a fantastic trip. And I always equate buying things and putting them on the shelves with the memories attached to where I found them. So yeah, that's a nice little nod to the Amsterdam trip there. So once I got back to good old Blighty, I thought I'd best find out just exactly what this full subset entails. So I took to the Ghetto Gang Discord. Now there's an expert on there for pretty much every gaming related topic, and we have the resident GameCube expert in Lewis. So I dropped Lewis a message and straight away he sent me back all the information. So there's 57 GameCube games in the player's choice set. You'll be seeing them on screen now. He also made me aware that there are 4 that are a little bit more difficult to get a hold of because they didn't come out here in the UK. They're sort of like regional exclusives, and that would be Turok, Worms and 13. They were all French exclusives. And there's also Need for Speed's Most Wanted, which was a German exclusive. Now, sadly, none of those European exclusives were in the Amsterdam CEX store, but for me, it seems very doable. 57 games, I won't be in a rush. I'm going to try and pick these up in person as and when I find them, and it's a way to not only expand my GameCube collection, but also expand my knowledge of the library of this system, which, like I say, until now, I've never really given much love, didn't have one growing up, and I've never been an avid collector for it, so I think it's about time that I jumped a little bit deeper into the GameCube rabbit hole. So that was it, Amsterdam CEX, a store so dangerous that they're closing it down, and I've got to be honest, I thought it was fantastic. Great selection, really nice staff members. I'm just delighted to have got to experience the store before it closes its doors for good. So on the 22nd of June, just a couple of weeks from now, that's it, game over. No more CEX stores across the Netherlands. And I did try to do some more research to find out whether it was this store specifically that has been having the violence. I couldn't find anything in terms of like region specific, only that it's across numerous regions on the Netherlands. And here in the UK, quite often, the bigger crimes, the more organised crime does come in the larger cities. But as I say, I couldn't find anything definitive. All I can tell you is my experiences. The store was great, but on a larger scale, Amsterdam is one of my favourite cities in the world. I absolutely love it. Not only the place, but the people. I've never met anybody in the city of Amsterdam that I didn't enjoy talking with and just being in the company of. So yeah, if you haven't been to Amsterdam, make sure you go at some point. Put it on your list, but let me help convince you further on Sunday. Do not miss Sunday's vlog. Since I have last checked in with you guys, I've been on a stag, I've got married, I've been on a honeymoon, we've done loads in Amsterdam, loads more footage to show you guys, game hunting, etc, etc. I've also had a birthday, the channel celebrated its birthday, on the day of recording, the channel, Retro Ghetto, is 5 years old, so it's just been blessings on blessings for the last few days, and I'm going to do my best to compact all of that footage together for you guys for what should be a bumper vlog on Sunday, so don't miss that. But as always, play your games, keep it retro. Let me know in the comment section below if you've been to any international CEXs and what your thoughts were, but many thanks. Stick around for post-credit gameplay in a bit. Really, babe? Really? I get it from everyone else. I don't expect it from you, darling.
Lock into the retro ghetto. Come and have a look around the ghetto. We got Sonic and Staples settle. Lock into the retro ghetto.
Alright, post-credit gameplay time. So there's only 2 choices from my Amsterdam pickups. Well, there's actually a lot more Amsterdam pickups, but the Amsterdam CEX pickups. And I think I'm going to go with Catty and Batty. Hang on. Now, these are supposed to be spirits, I assume, right? Spirit, spirit, spirit. The artist knew what they were doing with that purple one, right? Everybody knew what that one was. That's not a spirit. We all know what that is. It does begin with an S and a P. Anyway, let's check it out. Catty and Batty. Adventure time, I guess. So, like I said in the footage, this is just a 2-hour game. Now, according to the trophies, there is a platinum. So I'm guessing it's an easy platinum. I'm not sure if I need this game. My platinum trophy list is quite nice, right? I've got like God of War, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Days Gone. Do I need Catty and Batty? Let's just see how it goes anyway. Might be one of them where you just get a platinum by finishing it. Oh, what's happening? Oh my, we need to guide these spirits home. Right, let's go. Will you stand? Spirits will stand until you press square. Okay. Ah. Right, who am I controlling? Right, so I'm controlling the catty man. I suppose that's better than controlling the... I'll let you fill in the blanks. I don't know what I'm doing. What's happening here? So, what is going on here? What is happening? Where am I trying to get these spirits to? Does anybody know? Am I trying to get them in that hole? I'm trying to guide what looks like a spirit or something else into a hole, right? I have got no idea what I am doing. To what end? What's... Right, so if I put one there... Ah, I got you. Right, well, how do I move them? Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Right, okay. Okay, so that's going to force them down here. Then I'm going to use that one. Now I want to get rid of that one. Oh, no, I've done it wrong. Ah, I've done it wrong! Oh, that's how you get them home. I thought I had to get them in the hole. I've inadvertently done it. Right, there we go. There we go, first trophy. 1 minute 51. Probably should have took me 5 seconds, but... I mean, it's cool that it's all hand-drawn, isn't it? I mean, let's have it right. This was very much a collecting game, not a playing game, right? This was one that I bought because it's the sleeve cover, European exclusive, all the things I mentioned in the video. But that's the joy of post-credit gameplay. It forces me to play games that normally would just sit on the shelf for eternity. Right, let's go on to adventure now. Cat don't say a lot, does it? Waste of time. Let's do this. Right, so now I've got a general understanding, I think, of what I'm supposed to do. And, right, you don't press play until you're ready. So if I... Right. Oh, no, I've done it wrong, haven't I? Ah. What if I... Oh, no, I've messed this up. I've messed it up already. Right. That there... Ah, no. Right, that should be it. No, no! Down one. Right. Oh, they're going in different bloody directions. Is that a hole? Are they going to die if they go in there? No, that's okay then. Why are they going... Oh my gosh. Right, now they're going to be forced to go right. Ah, I got it. Right, let's just guide these two in that are going the right way. Oh, they're all going the right way. Okay. I mean, it's an incredibly simple game for what is, at the moment, a simple mind. So, let's just see. Who goes to Amsterdam and comes back with this? Only me. Only my life is this, I think. I can confidently say I'm the only person in the history of the earth to go to Amsterdam from the UK and come back with a copy of Catty and Batty. Right, I'll do. I mean, does it get a little bit more testing? I would hope so. Continue. One there. One there. They'll be forced back this way. Right, and then they'll be forced right. So if I put one there, one there... I ain't got a clue. Oh, that did not work, did it? That definitely didn't work. Right, so the portal just takes them back to that portal. So what's the point? Stupid. Stupid. Right, let's go down here. That'll do. Right, that'll do. If I move that, put that on there. So it all feels a bit pointless. What's the portals for if you can just do it this simply? I mean, I'm just going to say it now. I'm not going to recommend this one. Right? Good old Red Art Games. I should have bought Halloween for the PS5, let's face it. Right. Right, how has that got me a trophy? Right, we're going to do one more. I'm not impressed. We're going to do one more level, guys. I don't think we need to see any more than that, do we? I thought 2 hours seemed short. It's 2 hours is feeling like a long time right now. And at what point do you be impressed by hand-drawn art? I mean, if it looks hand-drawn, i.e. like my 5-year-old did it, are we to be impressed? Because I'll be honest now, if RG Jr. bought this home from school, it wouldn't make the fridge. So, I mean, at what point are we supposed to be, you know, complimentary to hand-drawn art just because it's hand-drawn? I think we get a bit carried away with that sometimes. How's about we just do good art no matter how it's produced? Right, let's go. Oh no, they've gone the wrong way. Right, he's gone the right way. Why are these going bloody backwards? Right, so they're all going round. So theoretically... let's see. Right, that should be enough. Oh no, I've put them to the portal by mistake instead of... Oh, hang on. Somehow that's kind of worked. Yeah. Again, did it on purpose. Right. Guys, I just want to say I did buy some nice games in Amsterdam. You have to take my word for it. Right, here we go. One more. Wow. I've been playing for 9 minutes. It might feel like 9 hours. Okay, I think we're going to call it. As I say, thankfully I did get some nice games whilst I was in Amsterdam. We went to an independent game store there, Game Over. Really good. Not only did I get some games, I also made a great contact of a collector that is arguably got one of the best collections I've ever seen, and he's agreed to send me some footage. So we're going to get some fantastic footage of his insane collection. It's not just games, it's like promotional stuff, kiosks, standees, signage, stuff you never see in the UK. So yeah, loads of good stuff coming to the channel, including of course the Sunday vlog, which has got about 5 key life events in it. So yeah, very excited to get all that edited and brought to you guys on Sunday. But thank you very much for taking the time to watch. If you did watch to this point in the video, sorry. Just put Catty Ghetto, right? Catty Ghetto. Appreciate it. See you all Sunday in a bit.